Namaste, dear friends. Today we come to the final video of this series where we are discussing the signs of a very, very dominant ego. The last one that I want to share with you is that people with a very, very dominant ego will have very, very fake personalities, and they are really disconnected from their true self. What I mean is there are two ways this manifests, and I'd like to explain to you both the ways. One is people completely don't know what they want or who they are. They try to identify themselves with always brands, and they will wear very big logos on their clothing, on their bags, on their shoes, so that everybody can see what a great person they are because they are really wearing all these brands. So that is how they identify themselves with. They identify themselves with the products that they are consuming, the type of car that they are driving, the type of clothes they are wearing, the kind of restaurants that they are going, etc. So all these big brands has to be shining on their body, and that's what they want to project on everybody. This is one kind of way that there is a fake personality because they really don't know who they are. So they feel so empty in their heart that they try to fill themselves with all these big products. And the more products that they are displaying with the bigger and bigger logo, the more you know that their ego is very dominant and the lower self-esteem they have on themselves. Another way that the ego dominates through these fake personalities, they don't really know what they feel. This is what comes down to politeness. They don't know what they feel. They always are sharing what they think you want to hear or you should hear. So even if you ask a very simple question like, how are you? They'll say, I think I'm fine, because they don't have a connection to the feelings that they have. If they went to a very exotic vacation to a wonderful place where there is a beautiful beach or whatever, and you ask them, how was the vacation? They'll say, it was wonderful. What was wonderful? Can you share? It was wonderful. Can you say more details? It was wonderful. Everything was wonderful. They will not be able to share certain moments that actually touched their heart. Because for them, they just wanted to be seen in that location or in that vacation, and they just wanted to be like, I belong. It's what is called sangasmaya, a pride of belonging. They just say, I went to Bali, I went to Indonesia, I went to Malaysia, I went to Maldives, I went to Switzerland, etc., etc. They just want to say that they checked one box because that gives them some social status. Of course, there is lots of photographs that they put on Instagram and Facebook related to that. But what did you enjoy? How did you enjoy? Everything was wonderful. They just blanket everything with this statement, everything was wonderful. Everything was amazing. That's it. That's a sign that they really don't know what's going on. Another way this will happen, manifest, is they will be different people to different persons or different scenarios, sometimes even different accents that they speak, because they really don't know who they are. So if they are talking to one person, they'll have one kind of accent. If they talk to another person, they'll have another kind of accent, because they want to impress that person, that they are so great. They want to impress that person. This is also a sign of a dominant ego, because they really don't know what they are feeling deep in their heart about themselves. And that's very, very important, my dear friend. The deeper you feel, the lesser ego you will have. And the greater ego you have, the lesser you will feel about yourself. And this is something that you need to actually be a little bit smart about, because if you ask people to engage in a conversation, you ask them to share their feelings. See whether they are sharing feelings or they just staying on the surface. And it's very possible that if you are surrounding yourself with such people, maybe you are also one of them. So ask yourself also if you are able to go deep into your feelings and are able to connect to those feelings and talk about those feelings in an open way. This is a sign that you are in connection with your feelings and your ego is a little bit less dominant. Whereas if your ego is so dominant, you want to impress. So you're disconnected from the experiences that you are really feeling, and you're only interested in impressing people with flowery words, with artificial sentences, with politeness, and with everything is wonderful and amazing. And that's really not a good sign. So please reflect on this topic and start to observe those around you and those in yourself, those symptoms in yourselves, and see whether your ego is dominant or you're surrounding yourself with lots of people who have dominant egos, in which case it's also a reflection of your own self. So please start to make an honest inquiry, and let's help each other in this path of making ourselves a better human being. Namaste. Namaste friends, I am Kausthub Desikachar of the Viniyoga tradition, and I'm very glad that you've come this far in the video. If you have come this far, it means you really like and appreciate our videos, and let us know how you feel about it through comments below. Let us also know that you appreciate it by giving us a thumbs up and also clicking the notification icon so that we will be inspired to produce more free and valuable content like this, and we let the community grow. So please subscribe to us so that the algorithms pick our videos in a much better manner. And thank you for sharing these videos through your social networks so that it reaches as many people as possible. This is the best way we can do to share nice content with our close friends and our students and other people who we care about. And be safe and be happy and be healthy as we are going through very difficult times, but let us remain connected to our heart with hope and Shraddha. Namaste.